main thing is in this mixture, using
perhaps one of the most important players in your home buying process, and that is the inspector. If you're shopping or you need assistance now, then please click the Calendly link down below to schedule a 15-minute call with myself or a member of the team. And if you're tired of Realtor, Truly, and Zillow and blah, 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 then go ahead, click the link for my app below. It's free and it works in every state around America. Welcome back to How to Buy a Home in New York, the series. And today, step number 5, how to pick an inspector in 5 easy steps. Step number 1, determine with your real estate agent what type of inspector you're going to need. Based on where you're buying the home, you might need additional testing like septics, wells, oil tanks. If the home has a chimney, you might want a chimney inspection. So these are all things that you may or may not need. The easiest way is, again, talk with your agent. So step number 1 in picking your inspector is determining what tests you're going to need. Step number 2, when comparing inspector to inspector, don't only look at the price. Find out, what are you getting for the price? Are you getting a digital report where you can go through with like hyperlinks and stuff and click and see visuals, images, or are you getting just a generic typed up report? Is the inspector going on the roof? Can the inspector test for radon? Is that included? Is it additional? Can they do a basic water test, or is that additional? So step number 2 is find out what you're getting for the money you're paying. Step 3, find out how busy the inspector is. So usually what ends up happening is when you're ready to hire your inspector, it's usually last minute, right? So let's say on Sunday you get an accepted offer, you're going to call right then and there and try to get an inspector. But since most inspectors are busy, there's a chance you might not get them. So making sure you have a backup inspector is also a good idea. So step 3, find out how busy they are and usually how many days in advance do they need to schedule an inspection. And if it's too far in advance, that's okay, because you can get a backup that just in case number 1 doesn't work out, you have number 2. Step 4, ask your friends and family. It's pretty simple. Ask them if they've recently bought a home, who they used, what did they like about the inspector, what did they not like about the inspector. Again, you're just looking for data. The more information you can get on inspectors, the easier it will be to make a decision. Okay, and step 5, ask your agent. Agents work with inspectors on both sides. So they've had inspectors inspect homes that they've been selling, and they've had inspectors inspect homes that they've been buying. So they've probably run into this inspector a lot more times than you have. And what this allows you to do is find out who is going to work better for you. Now, I know at times some people might look at this as a conflict of interest. I'm not going to change your mind. If you truly believe that it's a conflict of interest to ask your agent for help in finding other professionals, then don't work with that agent. There's something wrong and you should not work with that agent. If you don't trust your agent to help you find other professionals, then don't work with them. Find somebody who you can trust. If you're just not a trusting person, well, then I hope you understand that you're taking the experience into your hands 100%. And whether it's great or whether it's bad, you only have yourself to thank. Sorry if I'm being harsh on you, mate, but it is what it is. Don't try to save on this one. I've seen good inspectors, I've seen bad inspectors, and now's not the time for you to not find the best. You're buying one of the biggest, largest assets in your life. Whoever's inspecting this home needs to know what they're doing. They need to be professional and do what's necessary to get this done. Save on the groceries for dinner, not this. Trust me, you'll thank me later. I love you guys. Sometimes I get so dramatic, but I'm trying to make a point. Now that we've wrapped up how to pick an inspector in 5 easy steps, step number 5 in the buying process. If you want to see step number 6, how to select and view properties, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and I'll see you back here next time.